time to wake up. This is what you need, entertaining and educating. It's Kenny Klein TV. Tune in, please don't delay. Entertaining while we educate. This is what you need. Hey, Kenny Klein TV, let's go.
What's going on, guys? I hope everyone is having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. And if you've yet to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button. All right, so today we are taking a look at Mr. America, aka Auditing America, aka Anselmo, aka Enrique, aka that dumb guy. All right, in this video, he is in Alaska again. Apparently, this was one of his last great audits. He has been missing for about 3 weeks now. Right about the time that his former good buddy Will Turbot decided to drop the proverbial truth A-bomb on him. And boy, it was one. We will be covering that on a future live. It should be quite interesting. All right, so let's get started with this video. He is in a courthouse again, and he is confused yet again. Surprise, surprise.
It's multiple volumes. Sometimes they'll say like it's going to take a week or more. And since court is coming up, that's why I was like, well, it'd be probably easier for me to just do it because they're not going to wait a week. You know, and so when you guys get backed up on these usually, so.
This is the court policy.
Because I had one in Anchorage that's 3 volumes like this. And they
Would
were
you
like,
ask that you stop now?
Oh, snap.
You gotta take the staples out.
Why don't they? Okay, but why don't they?
We don't need any of the
All right,
staples
so-
taken. I
We're not
don't need any of those pages.
You're not explaining. Why are you being rude over a camera?
It's
Because I've asked you to stop. And if you're not in compliance, we will call judicial services.
Okay, so what law am I breaking by?
This will explain it.
Okay,
And we need you to leave.
you need us to
We
leave.
need you to stop filming or we need you to leave.
I'll go ahead and speak to somebody else. Thanks.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Wow. Unreal. Here we go with the judge's orders. The king of the building, huh?
Well, I don't know if they consider themselves the king of the building or whatnot, but I mean, I guess for all intent and purposes, especially when it comes to their orders, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, they kind of are the kings of the building, especially definitely in this case. And, well, we all know him and them, they don't like redcoats. This should be interesting to see how this goes.
The king of the building doesn't want people to film here.
True that. True that.
This is one of those. Look at this. Look how big it is. About the use of cameras. You know, when they do this, you already know that cops are not protecting the Constitution. They're not standing up for what they truly took an oath to. This is a clerk's office in Alaska where people have no right, no freedom of the press, no freedom of the press.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
How terrible is this? Terrible. Hopefully the police shows up. We're gonna talk to them. Because they're gonna call them. How's it going? Can I have your name and badge number, please?
What's going on?
I believe our rights have been violated here.
Nope.
Can you tell me your name and your badge number so I know who I'm speaking with?
Sergeant Long, 561.
What's going on at this courthouse, brother? I go to courthouses all over the country, and yes, there's no filming inside the courtroom. What's up with the order that the judge is giving here, trampling all over the First Amendment on common areas? We have the right to come here and work on stories. What's going on with all this paperwork?
He always pretends this is the first time he's ever seen a judge's order that bars him from filming inside a courthouse, right? which it's not. We realize this. There are plenty of instances where he himself, other auditors, and yeah, they don't like it, and of course, it messes with their bottom line and things like that. But they're not willing to take it to court and deal with it and see if it is necessarily constitutional. No, they'd rather just hang outside, argue with the beat cop, and say, maybe you shouldn't do this. Get the cop fired, not worry about them actually getting any kind of consequences. But yeah, let's get the cop fired because we convinced him to, stand up for our perceived slight. Yeah. Good job.
Yes, you have to have a court permission. You can get the court permission to do it. You can't
Why is the courts doing that though? Since when? We have the First Amendment in all courtrooms all over the country. We have news people that walk in common areas. As long as they're not interfering with the operations of the courthouse, we have the right to be here. This is just tyranny all over, and the judge has no authority to make up rules.
Hey, Mr. Lawler. How you doing? Good. How are you?
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
Shake your hand. You know who I am, right?
Who are you, brother?
Who's now Alaska?
Are we really doing this how we first met kind of set up here with News Now Alaska? Bruh, you two have been out filming for quite a while now. You know who he is. He knows who you are. Let's not do this setup. It's just silly. It's ridiculous. And furthermore, who would want to shake Anselmo's hand? We all know his good buddy Will probably doesn't want to shake his hand anymore. He doesn't believe in Mr. America anymore.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's going on, brother? What are you doing here today?
Same thing you're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? What's going? Maybe you're from here, so maybe, and we have thousands watching right
You
now.
had the paperwork from the other day.
Yeah.
Maybe.
As long as you don't go inside unless you have court permission, that's all we ask.
Why do we need permission? That's the whole point.
That's something you'd have to ask the court.
Well, sir, that's something I'm asking you. You're the one that's enforcing the laws, and you're the one that took an oath to protect this. The judge has no authority but to enforce laws, and that's why we have Congress and senators and people that make laws. He has no authority of controlling our constitutionally protected rights in a public building, sir. So you as a sergeant, Sergeant Long, I know that you became a police officer for the right reasons, and it was to uphold the Constitution and keep Alaska safe. This is not keeping it safe. We have a Fourth Amendment violation right here in the entrance. People already got to let everything go. The First Amendment, out of the window. Second Amendment, out of the window. Do you know what the Third Amendment is, sir?
14th Amendment.
14th Amendment, 8th Amendment, no high bails. They still give people $1 million bails here now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody call the ambulance.
What did you?
What is your plan with this to help us fix this
I'm not
situation?
answering any questions about this. If you want to record in there, you have to have the court's permission.
So if we go in there and record, you're gonna arrest us?
If you don't have official business, they
This
will
is-
want you.
this is- this is
It's not official business per the court.
Really?
If you're here, are you here to get like specific court documents or anything?
Why watching? At least tell us what the Third Amendment is. Do you know it?
I'm not answering any of those questions. I just told
That's
you.
why it's pertaining to your job. That's the walk of shame.
You know what 5 elements of the First Amendment are?
I'm not answering those questions. I told you.
So
if
just
you want
enjoy your
official
walk of
business-
shame. Enjoy your walk of shame. The only reason you came here was to trample on our rights. You're supposed to help us, brother.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Okay.
Your first name. What's your first name? Yeah, enjoy that walk of shame.
With them outside talking about that bulletin. That's a bulletin, or is that the court? That's the
That's the
bulletin?
court order.
That's the court order. Yeah, you want to know something funny about this? Look at this. Oh, they gave you all of it. In one.
Yep.
Okay, so this is where they. All right, so this is a court order, right? Okay. Now, if you read through this and you go to the back page, what judge signed it? There's no printed name.
Huh.
You notice that?
Huh.
So this is an illegal document, because if the judge, if you look at any other court paperwork you get from these guys, and it has the judge's name in print, right, and then it has a signature next to it, there is no name in print. And I came in here yesterday and I told them that. I said, this is an illegal document because no judge signed this. The judge can sign it. I could sign it.
Huh.
And say it's a legal document. They have to print their name next to it.
All right, so there you guys go. And Selma, of course, arguing with another police officer and no sheriff officer in front, talking about how you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, when he knows that that is not how he's going to affect change. That is not how he is going to get anything. He's been doing this long enough to realize that that is going to do absolutely nothing except make you look quite weak as a activist. You are not an activist. You are out here. You are a he's a YouTuber. It's essentially what he is. He Anselmo is effectively one of those prank YouTubers, the ones that just go up to people and bug them, cut their earbuds, things like this. That's what he is effectively. And, he's going out parading around like he's something better than that, but he's not. He's in that. I put him definitely in that same category. And the fact that News Now Alaska is doing stupid tricks like, oh, ho, 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 I just met you. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in that same boat with Anselmo as well. As a matter of fact, yes, News Now Alaska, if I remember correctly, he's the one that was like name and badge and name number. Yeah, that was him. That's right. All right. Wow, I just remembered that. That is hilarious. All right. So the sheriff officer handled the situation perfectly. Didn't want to deal with any of their crap, and I don't blame him. The clerk handled the situation perfectly. Didn't want to deal with any of their crap. Great, got him out. And it was a relatively short video for Anselmo. He didn't get a whole lot. Um, he didn't get to he gave a little bit of his little spiel, but the officer wasn't having any of it. It was perfect. Perfectly handled. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. All right, guys, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you again in another video. Peace.
We've only just begun.